Hello everyone. This is Always In Girl here. Welcome to my channel. Happy Wednesday. I actually made it for a Wednesday stream for basically the first time in like 3 months. So I'm here, guys. I hope y'all have had a very good last few days. I actually started my quote-unquote internship at the pharmacy, not today, excuse me, on Monday. I think I mentioned on Sunday or Saturday that I had called to try and get a hold of the manager that's handling it all, and he had already left and he wasn't going to be back until Monday. So they were like, why don't you come in on Monday at this time, because the other manager will be there. And I said, sure, that's fine. Well, the manager ended up messaging me. I don't know if I told you guys this either. Messaged me and he was like, hey, I'm so sorry I haven't got back to you. He's like, this week's been really busy. I'm going to be there on Monday at this time. So why don't you meet me there around this time? You know, a little bit different time, like half an hour later. And then we can sit down and do like a mini orientation. And I was like, that is totally fine. I can do that. So, I went in on Monday. Hold on. She might try to call me back. That was my mom. I don't know why it is always when I start streaming that my family tries to call me. Hi, Charlie Son. It is. You can punch yourself all you want because it's real. I know, it's made it for the first time in like 3 months. I actually made it. But yeah, so I went in on Monday and the manager hadn't quite got there yet. Apparently he ran into some issues getting to work. But then when he got there, he's like, hi, why don't we just go ahead and get your schedule? And if you want, you can go ahead and hang out here until you're available, or until your availability's done. And I'm like, that is totally fine. So I started on Monday and I have been there every morning this week. So it's been 3 days, not a whole lot, but it's been 3 days. And today I actually got to like fill prescriptions. Like I got to put in, like, confirm some prescriptions and then send them off to be filled, like in the system. And then I actually got to count medication for like 2 hours. It was a lot of fun. And it's been a while since I have done a job and thought, okay, I can see myself doing this for at least a few years. It's not just like doing it to do it. Like it's fun. So that's what I've done. And I'm tired because I'm actually having to get up at a decent hour during the week now, which is great to try and readjust to, because I've only had classes like 2 days out of the week, and maybe one of those classes is early since September. So I haven't had to wake up by 6:30 every day of the week, except for weekends, in a very long time. So I am tired. I literally just woke up from a nap. But I set my alarm for 5:45 and my ex rang the doorbell at like 5:42 to pick up child. So literally just woke up all of 20-30 minutes ago. But hi, Trelly-san, how was your weekend? And it feels really surreal to actually be here on a Wednesday. I did not get a chance to try and find that, that song. I need to actually like find, it's not that, it probably won't be that hard. All I have to do is open up my stream from last time and do like a Shazam, I think, of that song, and I can probably tell you exactly which one it was. Yes, it was much needed. Like yesterday I didn't quite get a nap in because there was too much I kind of wanted to do with my day to enjoy it. And then Monday I did actually end up having to take a nap because Sunday night child had a very hard time falling asleep. It was the last day of spring break, obviously. She didn't get to bed till like midnight, 12:30 or so. And obviously we both had to get up about 6:30. So we were both so exhausted on Monday, but she actually made it to school. I am so proud of her for making it to school on Monday because we were both exhausted. Yes, no, no problem. I feel like it won't be that hard. I never know what's playing because I literally just like, when we swap screens, I can pop the iTunes album up just to show you. I just literally just hit shuffle and then start. So I don't know what's playing. I cannot wait for the weekend. Actually, tomorrow's going to be a good day because aside from getting child to school, classes this term start at noon. So aside from getting child to school, I do have one day during the week. Aside from weekends don't count, where I actually can sleep in. So I'm excited to sleep in tomorrow. I'm fairly excited about that. So, but I've had great fun. The only downside is I yesterday getting out of my car to get to the pharmacy, I dropped my phone on the asphalt, and now there is a massive, doesn't look as bad on stream, but there is a massive chip. It's on a screen protector, so it's fine. You can see my fingerprints, my grubby fingerprints. Let me see if I can angle this just right so you can see how bad this chip is. You can kind of see it. Like this whole corner is just shattered, and this corner right here is a tiny bit shattered. I ended up, it's one of those lifetime ones, so I just went on their website, gave the order number, and paid for shipping, and they're sending me a new one. But I was so sad. I drop my phone all the time. I'm used to dropping it and getting like a random crack that literally just goes across the screen. Oh, for sure. I drop my phone all the time, and I've never actually like dropped it and cracked a screen protector to that degree. You can kind of even see from back here, like you can see the crack from all the way back here and a little bit up here. It was bad enough that I had to, I took my phone case off and kind of like very gently like swept away some shards because I was afraid the shards were gonna dig in and scratch up the actual screen of my phone. Like as soon as I got home, that's what I did. I literally with my nail kind of picked some chips that were like hanging on there off. But man, that's like, asphalt is like a death sentence for your phone if you drop it. And I drop my phone freaking all the time. I will just be like walking around and forget what hand my phone is in or something. That's what happened when I got out of my car on Tuesday yesterday, is I forgot what hand my phone was in as I went to close my car door. My phone dropped because I just let it go. But I do that kind of stuff all the time. I also do the thing where you drop it and your reaction is to like, oh no, and try to catch it. And sometimes you end up just smacking it and it ends up flying even farther. Like I've done that. I am surprised I've never actually broke a phone before. The most I've ever done is the previous phone I had that I traded in for this one. That's why I now have a protector on this guy on the back. But one of the camera lenses had a very minute, like you couldn't even see it, but you could if you looked at it and you were trading it in. A very minute like nick in the lens. That is the only thing. Yes. No, I do that. Like I forget that it's in my lap and I'll get up off the couch, or it'll be inside the blanket and I won't realize it's in the blanket. And then I'll throw the blanket off. And when I do that, my phone just goes, woo! Like I am so shocked. I seriously need to, I did for this phone. I believe it might have already expired. I need to sign up for like the Apple Care or replacement plans because of the fact that I do that all the time. I am so sorry. My internet dropped for a second. Hopefully you didn't miss any important stuff. I just looked down and saw it was in the red. But yeah, all good is back good. I looked down and I'm like, damn it. But yeah, so I need to make sure, especially now that phones are so expensive, like, cause I'm an iPhone girly. I'm also a Mac girly. I mean, obviously I have my PC for gaming, but for like casual use, I'm definitely like Apple, Mac, etc. And they're more expensive. I know that. It's not because it's Apple, it's just what I'm comfortable with. Everything's on Apple. Team iPhone all day, yes. Or just team phone. How about just team phone? Yeah. But they're so expensive, and with how expensive they are, the last few models, it's like I need to make sure I'm just getting the replacement Apple Care thing, because I will chuck my phone on accident, and I am so surprised I have not just completely wrecked a phone. I never have. Hello, I know. Happy Saturday. I mean, Wednesday. How are you doing? I know I joked about that earlier too, and I signed on. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually here on a Wednesday. Like, I think it's been like 3 months. I can actually check that really quick. How long it has been since I have actually been on stream on a Wednesday. Yes, accept the terms. Let's see. My last Wednesday stream, it looks like, was January 15th. So it's literally been almost 4 months. Almost. Which is hilarious. That's why I say I may or may not just like not officially stream on Wednesdays anymore, and then just still try to stream every other Wednesday. But then if like I don't stream, I'm technically not scheduled. And then of course post on Discord or something and be like, yes, I'm streaming today, guys. I'll be on in like 2 hours or whatever. Still the same time. That's why I'm debating on just removing it from my official schedule anyway, because lately it's been about 2 to 4 months on average between Wednesday streams. I'm so bad at Wednesdays. It's hump day. It's so hard. Oh no. It happens. Oh yes. Those cluster F days are intense. Yeah, my last Wednesday stream was still Little Kitty Big City. In fact, it might even tell me here when my last, yeah, January 15th. I could have just looked right here because I have it off of the Xbox Live app. And it does tell you the last time you played, January 15th. I didn't think about that I could just look right here. It says. But yeah, that's why I'm like, I might as well just not even have it on my schedule, because that means for the last almost 4 months, I have canceled every single Wednesday stream that has been on the schedule, and it makes me feel really bad. But life happens. And unfortunately, life and exhaustion tends to happen to me on Wednesdays. Like, Wednesdays are almost like a Monday morning to me. Like, I'm usually super tired. I know, like, I know I'm not the only person that's like, Wednesdays are tiring and they kind of suck. But that's why I'm like, part of me, not part of me, I always feel bad when I do cancel. Yeah, here is the album. There is. Yes, exactly. Like, if I do it, it doesn't mean I wouldn't stream. It just means that it's not unexpected for me to not stream. It'll just be like, oh, hey, surprise, she's actually streaming. This is the album that I click shuffle on. And honestly, oh, hey, I have more than one. I think I just had I think it's just like a playlist. This so far is the only, oh, it's more than one. I didn't realize it was more than one. This is what happens when I don't look at my stuff in a very long time. But honestly, there's not a single song on any of these albums. That's the last one. That isn't some sort of bop. Like, they're all very good. But yeah, I can definitely do a Shazam thing and see if I can find out exactly which song that is for you. I just have to remember that it was Sunday's stream, I believe. So that way I can just pop right to the end, because I know it was during the end scene. No problem. I do remember it was during the ending soon, or stream has ended screen that you messaged and you're like, oh my gosh, this song is fire. I literally had it end right there and I was like, oh, nice. I'm gonna have to figure it out. And that is also the only, I had another playlist of his that I was using, and there were a few songs on there. There are a few songs, I don't know what that was. There are a few songs on there that sometimes would pop up as, oh, I have to mess with the green screen on this. Sorry. Gonna see me mess with this guy for a second. That means I might actually have to mess with it on my other source. Because I believe I just copied and pasted them. There we go, okay. But there, which one was it? I think that's my child's, this one's mine. There's a couple songs that on Twitch only get flagged as copyright, and it's supposed to be copyright-free music, so it is kind of frustrating when all of a sudden I'll just get a copyright notice on Twitch that like, there's a song on here that's copyrighted. It's like, no, there's not. It's copyright-free music. Tell me if you need me to turn down or turn up the audio. Using the PC audio, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Let me remember how to do this, because it has literally been so long. Okay, that's crouching. What does that do? Nothing. Okay. I mostly remember how to do this. The controls on here weren't too difficult to remember. Yeah. That is true. Yeah, no, I know it's not something I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna do it. Like, it's a debate. I still have to kind of like, I'm trying to remember controls. Get back home. Yeah, it's something I'm thinking about. It doesn't mean I'm 100% just taking it off the schedule. Smosh hit. Oh, I need to break 6 more objects. I'm gonna find 6 objects. I think the only 2 caps I'm missing are probably story-based. Oh wait, there's one missing here. I was debating, oh, you know what? Last stream this one has to be, like, you make it to your apartment, because then you get your collar back. But this one right here, I remember. So last stream, I was hat hunting. No, there is not. It's literally just so you can wear a hat. Like, this is the corgi hat. I got it, I think, when I friended a corgi, or one of the dogs. And they were like, you're an honorary, what did he call me? Oh my goodness, it'll be in here. It was the cutest name. Oh, Little Potato, because the dog was called Big Potato, or Big Potato, one of the two, by its owner. And I helped him with a quest. I think it was finding his special balls. And I got this hat and it was called an honorary Little Potato. Yeah, the hats are literally just for aesthetics, and it's adorable. That's run. You can trip people. It is literally you can be super chaotic if you want, or you can just be super nice. Yep, there we go. And pick up her bread because I feel like it. Now I can drop it. Now she's mad. She just ran off like stomping because I took her stuff. Sometimes you can leave the oh hi, the bread out and like the birds will come. Like it's very fun. It's very silly. This is definitely like no obligations kind of game. It's super fun. And I'm literally at the end. I think all I had to do was find the very last hat. Oh yeah, see, there's one of the dogs. That's not the nice dog. That's actually a mean dog that was barking at me. I gave him a bone so he would leave me alone. I heard that. What is that? Oh, it's a nap spot. Never mind. You can find nap spots. And then take a nap. Oh my gosh, he splooted. That's adorable. And then it's like a perfect like screenshot position. I need to smash this stuff because apparently I am 6 objects away. Well, that didn't work. Ooh, I found stuff. But yeah, last stream I literally was trying to find all the hats. I'm missing 2. I'm not 100% sure what the last hat, what I need to do for it. And then I was just climbing up to my apartment, like, and then I fell when I was most of the way up, and then I was like, I'm done. I'm done for the day, guys. It was a little bit of a frustrated, I'm done, because I got pretty far when I fell. Let's see. I'm gonna trying to. I know I'm mostly like just trying to remember controls, but I'm also trying to remember the area. Did I grab this? I must have. Or it's not grabbable. Some people get really mad at you. Like this dude. He doesn't like it when I come in here now. Because I walked all over the concrete. So I think if he sees me, he'll be like, oh yep, here he comes. And he'll pick me up and throw me out. So yeah, you can be totally chaotic, or you can just like be super nice, kitty. He's like, leave me alone. Yeah, he's mad. I like how the bone is not even there anymore. Harold has had enough of my antics for the day. He has. And you had to collect enough fish to get more stamina bars, like what just popped up above me, the little thingies. I don't know why my green screen thinks my chair is like halfway non-existent. That's funny. My chair's all like fuzzy. So that way it can climb my way up to the apartment. Like, I don't think you had to get all of them. You just had to get most of them. Like, there's another nap spot. BL Zen. Oh, he's stomach up. That's how you know it's a house cat that's never been outside, when he's like, I feel comfortable just anywhere. That bird almost pooped on me. Oh. Alright, so we are going to, now that I keep running into stuff. I am so sorry, kitty. This cat is probably got the biggest headache in the world right now. I am gonna try and remember how to climb up to the apartment. Oh, she fell on her face. I knew they could fall on their face. I just wasn't expecting that. I wasn't even trying. I got to save a family. Well, not save a family, but I got to help a family of ducks. Oh yeah, I found a bunch of stuff. It's not all there anymore. But I had like some stuffies and some rubber ducks that I just was like collecting right here for the fun of it. Oh, sometimes cucumbers. Which is awesome. Alright, I know... Oh, wait. Actually, it was where I had the unicorn stuffy is where the start of the climb is. If I remember correctly. Yeah, because I had to get, like, up here. So you had to have so much stamina in order to even try to climb. He's like, oh, I'm tired. Let's see if I'm more coordinated than I was last time I tried this. I know I made like all the stops along the way. I said goodbye to friends. Like I helped a duck family and the duck family was relaxing in somebody's like hot tub or inflatable pool up on one of these. Actually, it might have been this level. One of these levels. And they were like, good luck getting up. Thank you for helping. It was adorable. Did I go through here? I don't remember the official way. Oh yeah, see, I must have done some stuff. Oh, an elephant stuffy. Can I get that? No. Boo. That is a massive printer for just some apartment. Tanuki. Good luck with the climb. Thank you. Yeah, she's like friends with Geku. Kind of. Like an action hero who doesn't really exist. Oh, here. I should be able to smash these. Really? Oh, one didn't even break. Sometimes yep, there you go. Sometimes if you smack it around enough, it'll shatter. Oh, it just disappeared. It got absorbed by the ground. Well, I am what, like 4 pots closer? Oh, here's another one. Yay! Break 100 objects. I love watching videos of those cats that are kind of like self-aware enough that they're not supposed to do that like their owner catches them and then the cat will like stop. Like halfway through knocking it off and be like, I wasn't doing nothing, what are you talking about? I wasn't about to knock that down. How rude that you would think that of me. Let's see, was it this way? I just gotta remember where to go. Because I can. Alright, so apparently not that way. Oh yeah, here's the ducks, the ducklings. They just like chilling in this pool. I think I got a duck hat and I'm like part of the duck family now. Oh, that one has a trinket. But we are way too high for me to try to catch the bird for his trinket. But we are definitely high enough to have some fun with these. If they'll stop, like, glitching. I wanted to hear that shatter. Oh, see, there it is. It saw me. It saw me. We're gonna stop and take a break right here. You don't want to fall. See, I know that really probably shattered. It just didn't, like, render it doing it because it's such a fall. I don't know if it's possible to drop a pot on somebody's head. I know it is possible to chase someone with a weapon and not realize that that's possible until you do it. I was carrying around like a ninja sword. And inadvertently, like, ended up chasing someone around with it. And then it was like, achievement unlocked for chasing a human with a deadly weapon. Like, oh. Okay, we're a chaos kitty. We're the kitty that has learned about, intimidation with a knife. Or a sword. I think it was a ninja sword. Alright. I actually fell not far from here. I was trying to grab something. I think I was trying to jump down to a jar that I could break for trinkets. Oh yeah, see right there. I was trying to grab that. And I fell. This is the dad to the ducklings. He may or may not be like, where you haven't seen my kids, have you? I mean, I know exactly where they are, but did you see them recently? Let's see if I make it. That's why I say this might be a short stream. Oh, it just like poofed me right there. That's nice. It's like, my goal today is to finally beat this. Like, this has taken me 4 streams over the course of like 6 months or something to beat. Hello? What? I bet you didn't see me this time. Oh yeah, the chameleon. We helped the chameleon perfect his camouflage ability. Like, he was kind of terrible at it. I hope so too. Wow, I really did it. Amazing. Honestly, being invisible is so much fun. I'm still not sure what you thought being invisible meant before now. Anyway, now that my invisibility is perfected, I've started trying to work on this fear of heights thing. So I see. How are you feeling? Well, I'm very glad to see you, and the breathing exercises are really helping. That said, I think I overshot my relocation spell because I was a bit nervous, so now that I stopped to look, I mean, you're very high up, kitty. Would you like me to reassure you while you relocate somewhere lower down? Oh, thank goodness, yes. Chameleon, you've got this. Just do your breathing and focus on your relocation. You've done it hundreds of times, and this is no different. Got it. You're the best, kitty. Bye! And yeah, there is kind of like, there is actually like legit magic in this. Like Tanuki or Tanaki, however you say it, the not raccoon who pops out of the sewer vents or the vents. She teleports you, like literally like distorts space and time to teleport you across the minuscule map to a different sewer cap. Like, let me show, this is the map. It's very small, it's super cute. But like all of these are ones that you can teleport to. You just have to go to one and then you can ask to go to one. So it's just kind of funny. That was a very random thing to find out. Like, oh wait, there's actually like, oh, this is his apartment, I think. Yeah, because see, he grabbed onto that blanket as he fell. That was funny to find out that was a thing. Caller! What's your name, little kitty? Oh my goodness, I can name him? That's adorable. Oh my gosh. You know what? I know he looks like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, so he's Toothless. He literally looks exactly like Toothless, the bright green eyes and everything. Personalized collar. It says Toothless. That's me. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. That's so cute. Oh, hi. It's the crow friend. You made it. I did. And look, my human gave me a present. What does it say? It's my name? Wait, you had a name this whole time? I like it. Mine's Crowthorpe III. Oh, should I call you that instead of Crow? No. In fact, I insist that you don't. So, is this goodbye? What? Of course not. You can come down and visit us all whenever you like. In fact, let's go now. There's loads left for you to do. Shinies to be found, excellent crow friends to give them to. Yeah, we give the shinies to the crow for no special reason, as he says. In fact, I'll mark things on your map right now so you don't forget about them. I'll check them out in a moment, Crow, but first, I'd like to enjoy my favorite nap spot in the whole wide city. Understood. See you soon, Crow. Definitely, and don't forget the shinies. Home sweet home. Okay, so that's cute. I did figure there was probably a, that's adorable. Find your way back home. Aww. I did figure that you would be able to go back. Because of the fact that you got a collar, like why would they give you a collar as a hat and then not let you keep playing? That was cute. I'm gonna let this play for a second, and then since he's gonna mark stuff on the map, I'm gonna see if that hat I missed is on the map. It is such a chill, super cute game. Like, I originally downloaded this for my daughter before I got her PC, and watched her play it for like an hour, and I was like, this is super cute. I would love to play this on my stream. Plus, who doesn't love being cats? Like, not gonna lie, I did not know anything about Stray before I played it. I knew there was a cat and some robots. I wasn't expecting this, but I wasn't expecting what Stray actually was. So, like, playing this is almost like was a little cathartic. Like, this is almost, like I said, not 100% what I expected from Stray, but a little bit more like what I expected from Stray. This is what happens when I just pick games without actually like looking to see what they're about. So it was like, this was really fun. Just like be cat and be chaotic, or just be really nice and fun. Like this cat he's so nice. You can kind of make him not as nice, but in general, like his speaking lines are very like affirmative and supportive, as you can see with that chameleon back there. So it's like, it's so cute. I like this game. Always gotta let the credits do their thing. My mom just now responded to my, can I call you when I'm done streaming? She just now was like, yeah. Like I said, it's always when I sit down to stream that my family tries to call me. To be fair, I don't stream enough on Wednesdays for them to remember that I usually am supposed to stream on Wednesdays. Balatro Joker hat 2025. Well, that is, when was this released? Was this released this year? Or was it released last year? Because I was not expecting a copyright 2025 on this game. I thought it was at least like a year old. Or like a 2024 game, if that makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna keep playing. We're gonna look at our map. Can we go inside our apartment? Oh, we can! Oh my gosh! Okay, I already love this person. No wonder this cat, like, picks up stuffies and stuff. Like, their owner just has a ton of stuffies. Honestly, this is, when I have room, this is not as extreme as the amount of stuffies I have in my house, or my bedroom. I have stuffies literally all over the place. Squishmallows. I love Squishmallows. I have a couple Build-A-Bears that I built with my daughter. So I love the, like, stuffies everywhere and the cutesiness. Alright, let's see. We can climb up this, like... Oh wait, I was gonna look at the map. So, feather, ducks, feather. Oh, there's the ball. That has the hat in it. I can't, like... I don't know. Where is that? That's the water. So it's on the edge of the water. Yeah, see, there's the Zen garden. I'm used to hitting on escape on the menu and it'll just, like, do that for me. Can I just... I know the cat doesn't take fall damage, but I don't want to just, like, jump down. Oh my gosh, I'm floating. Oh, it's like an enclosed area. It's like it thinks this is supposed to be enclosed. I was actually trying to drop down. All right. We're gonna go like this. Yeah, see, I fell trying to get this jar. I'm not sure how to get that jar. Looks like from, excuse me, up there. Let me see if I can grab that. Because if I fall, that's okay, because that's what I'm going for anyway. I want to know what happened to this cat that he has that scar right there. Is it a drop? it's kind of a drop situation, like drop and aim. See, I am not sure how to get that. Oh, well. Yeah, see, I fell, and I think I fell just, like, out in the street like this. It's a good thing this cat does not take fall damage. Alright, we are gonna go. Oh, look, that lady's bagel is still sitting here. I think you can actually, like, pick up garbage. And, like, put it... Oh, no, it phased through. I thought I saw an achievement that was like... Oh, yeah, see, there's the... fast travel points. I swear there was an achievement about, like, clean up the streets or something. It was like, throw away 10 pieces of garbage. Oh, you know what? I bet it's stuff like this. Just, like, random cans. Like, did that work? That kind of made a sound as if it worked. Oh, see, I have to do a weird, like, do-do-do. Because he's cat, he does not walk through water. Alright, so the thingy is... Oh, there it is. How did I not see that when I was walking past this? I don't know if I can make that. How do I get up there? You know, I bet I have to climb up on that building. Or something. Or around? Is there a place to crawl in? No. That seems like the most logical place to go is from up above. Can we take a moment to appreciate that the cat's, like, ears go back and everything when he's running? We're gonna catch us a bird. Bonk! See, we don't do anything. We just get a feather. Oh, okay. Maybe. Can I climb this? No, you cannot. I know one of these buildings you can, or a couple of these buildings you can get up high on. So we're gonna try and get this hat somehow. I do like when the game, like when you complete the game, not necessarily when you're still playing it, but I like when the game actually at the end is like, oh hey, by the way, here's everything you missed on the map. Let's see. How do we get over there? I don't know if I can climb on the trees. That's a really far jump. I don't think I can... I might be able to jump from there to there, though. Okay. I love the cat sounds. Can you tell I'm a cat person? Still a little bit of a cat person. I've discovered that I actually probably mildly like cats more than dogs. It's not like... I would take a cat over a dog any day. I think it would just kind of depend on the cat and the dog. Can I get on that fence? That's a question. Just a little bit. All right, we're gonna... Whee! All right. We're gonna look around. Oh yeah, see, that's too far. Oh wait, there's a pipe right there. Okay, so how do I get up on this fence right there? That's where I need to go from. I believe there is a way up on this fence. Yeah, there is. I just have to go all the way around. Oops, wrong button. You didn't think you were a cat person until you got cats? Apparently you are, yeah. We've almost always had cats. We got our first cat when I was around 6 or 7. Actually, I might have been a little younger. Just a random stray kitten that one day we woke up and it was like on our front porch kind of thing. And basically ever since that point, we've almost always had cats. There's like a gap here and there. Oh. That's where they go. Oh, that's adorable. Like, see, I just discovered that today. After like 8 hours of playing. Oh, you want pets? It's not the lady who I tripped earlier. Though she looks exactly the same. But yeah, there's been times here and there where we haven't had cats, but there's almost always been cats. I don't have any right now because I'm in an apartment. I'm trying to run, and the cat is like taking his sweet time. There we go. Yeah, see, there's the vines I need to crawl up to get this hat. I was gonna say, don't you dare say you can't walk along this pipe. Well, apparently I cannot climb in that tree. I don't know how to get that hat! You are like right there, kitty. Like, how do I get this hat? How do I get it? It'll probably be something really simple, and I've been, like, really overcomplicating it. Oh, see? Look at that. Like I said, simple, and I've been overcomplicating it. There's literally just a gap between the fence and the wall. It's a fish hat. Can't even deal with how delicious this looks. Capped Crusader. Collect all the hats. Let's see what... Oh, 100. Yeah, I'm not going to recycle 100 items. Bust out all the birds' nests. Oh, I'm missing a cardboard box. I wonder if that's on the map. Bird bother. Oh, I can catch 2 more birds and get that. Get photographed 20 times. Oh, there's actually quite a few I haven't discovered yet. Let's go catch 2 more birds before I stop. I say as if that is going to be very easy. It's not necessarily difficult. But it's also not easy. Like, super easy. Because they like to, as the moment... There's been a couple times where I've been like, oh, yes, I'm close enough, and then it'll just fly away, because it's just part of their, like, pattern or whatever. It's like, oh, I'm done sitting here. I wish I'd realized I could have done that this whole time. That would have been a nice way to get trinkets. I wonder where the cardboard box is. It's not. You've had yours for almost 16 years. Daughter's friend had a cat give birth, asked if she could have one. Decided she could. Older daughter's boyfriend, now fiance, asked if he'd gift her one. We figured 2 cats would keep each other company. Yeah. 6 months. That lady just tripped over me for no reason because a bagel just fell in front of me. The lady walked past me. Literally tripped. After 6 months with the 2 of them, he wanted one. So you had 3 sisters. Now they live in separate homes. Both girls took theirs when they moved out, and others have been added, but you wouldn't change it. Exactly. Oh, see, that time, that worked. Oh. Of course the bagel worked when I was in the screen. Oh. That's interesting. Oh my gosh, he isn't even really holding it. Yeah, see, there was the one, that just kind of showed up on our doorstep, and we took her in. She ended up being our official gopher cat, because at the time we lived in Idaho, we had quite a gopher problem, because we had about a little over an acre of property, or a little under. And there were gophers all in the back, and this cat would literally just hunt the gophers and eat them. Oh, he was hit by a car when you were 5? Oh, I have also had that happen. And she literally spent all of her time. Oh, no. Oh, now he mad. Now he mad. I made him break his phone like I did. All right, I need to catch one more bird. She literally got so sick one time because she was so full of like gopher meat. This is kind of like a little TMI gross. That they took her to the vet because she wasn't eating and she was acting a little bit lethargic. Oh, hey, look, now that pot shattered. These pots shattered. Now that I got close enough. I heard it. I was wondering what happened. Took her to the vet to figure out what was wrong, and they did an x-ray to make sure she didn't have like a blockage in her intestines or stomach. No, she was just so full of gopher meat. Like her x-ray, like her entire digestive tract was just all gophers. So she was our gopher cat, or gopher cat. Oh my goodness. She ended up, we think, getting tetanus and having to be put down. when I was really young. Then we adopted a couple from a shelter. One of them disappeared after about a year. And I swear I saw that cat in the neighborhood that was like a mile up the street. So I think he was just, they were both inside outside cats. I think he just kind of like got readopted by another family. Like they didn't realize he was already part of a family and they just took him in. Or they stole him. He was really pretty. He looked like a Russian blue. But the other cat we adopted with him, we had her until she was like, how old was she? She was like 12. Before she started showing signs of kitty dementia. Your cat was a shelter cat? Yeah. And then my parents took her in, obviously. Like, she wasn't using the litter box. She'd just stand and meow. Like, she'd get, like you can imagine, like, if a cat ends up having memory issues, if you translate memory issues into cat, that's what she was doing. Like, she'd just meow like she was lost and stand and not know where she's at, kind of thing. So, you know, they did the humane decision and decided to put her down. Then my ex and I, we adopted 2 cats who were both FIV positive from a shelter. One was his and one was mine. That was Cheddar and Katniss. And Katniss actually, I believe, has made an appearance on my stream before. But Cheddar, he passed away, I believe, before I started streaming. He got sick one day. And since they're both FIV positive, you know, they get sick. Like, you can't just, like, dilly-dally. And we hadn't noticed that he'd gotten sick somehow until I just, one day when my child was really young, she was under a year old, I believe. I just noticed that he was, like, breathing really heavy. Like, he's just laying there and breathing like he's having a hard time. So then I, you know, told my husband that, you know, I think his cat was sick, needed to take him in. Turns out his whole chest cavity was full of fluid. And they couldn't really do anything about it. So he had to be put down. He was still fairly young. He was, like, 4 when we adopted him. And I think around... I want to say we had them for about 5 years. He was still fairly... I don't think he hit senior status. Looking for birds and also trash. I'm having fun throwing away trash. And then obviously Katniss was mine, and she was put down about 1.5 years ago. It was before we got divorced. She got really sick as well. And I had noticed she was acting a little off. But, you know, after years of, like, kind of, I guess, getting complacent, it was a little bit, you know, my fault. I should have remembered she was FIV positive. But after years of her not really getting sick, like, Cheddar was sick all the time, kind of thing. Like, we had to take him in quite a few times to the emergency vet because something would go wrong. Katniss never. Like, she was never sick. And noticed she was acting a little off. And I was like, well, if she's not doing better here in like a day or two, I'll go take her into the vet. Well, a day or two later, she still wasn't doing better, but our vet couldn't quite see her yet. So I was like, all right, well, let's make an appointment. Well, between the appointment... when I had made the appointment and the appointment, she deteriorated. She just suddenly, like, went really downhill really fast. And I took her into the emergency vet, and they were like, I'm so sorry, but we could try to save her, but at this point, she is sick enough that there's only about a 50% chance that any life-saving we could do at this point would work. And so... I did. I decided to go ahead and put her down. I think she was about 9. That was sad because it was unexpected. Like, obviously I took her into the emergency vet, so I knew something was really wrong, and I knew there was a chance that, you know, it could be bad because she did have FIV, and there's always that chance. But I wasn't expecting to go in and not leave with her. She was the sweetest cat, and I still miss her quite often. She had like ragdoll cat personality, if you know anything about like cat breeds. She very much had a ragdoll personality. She had no care in the world how you picked her up or how you played with her or how you loved on her. Like, she was the one that my daughter as an infant who was not even correctly walking yet, she could just like go up and like grab her and like try to love on her as babies do. Yeah, not expecting it. It was rough. I had a rough few days. I felt like a terrible cat mom because I should have gotten her in a couple days sooner, and we probably could have saved her if I had realized she was sicker than she looked, you know. But yeah, my child would manhandle her, and this cat did not care at all. She'd just purr away, and if she ever at any point got like irritated, she'd just get up and leave. She never scratched or bit or anything. Her scratching was she grabbed your hand and was trying to pull your hand to her face so that she could like rub all over your hands. Like, she was one of those, like, pet me, like grab your hand and put it on her face, like, do it. Yeah, I miss her all the time. She was a wonderful cat. The best cat of all the cats I've ever owned. Like, she was in those 1 in a million cats that could probably win over any cat like non-cat lover. The only thing she did that was like, oh my gosh, see, that's what I mean. Like, sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I'm about to catch this bird, and then they fly away because it's done sitting there. The only thing she ever did that was like, I didn't know that would work because it was on the water. Oh, got 2. Well, is that 3? Oh, surprise! Knock a human over by jumping on them. I tried that so hard. I remember legitimately trying to do that last stream. It thought I was also trying to pounce on the bird. Yay! All right, well, we completed what I wanted to do. That's funny. Oh, she's wet. Oh no. Yeah, what was I saying? I got distracted by that actually working. Oh yeah, the only thing she ever did that was like to kind of put people off is she was a massive drooler. The moment you touch her, her face would just drip. Your hand would be absolutely soaked, and it was disgusting. And if you were not a cat person in any way, like it, or if you were grossed out even a little bit by it, like it was always like kind of like, ew, why do you have, why it's so gross. But that's just how she was, and you kind of got used to it. All right, guys, well, that was short but sweet. We finished it, and we got to talk about our cats and the trauma of losing animals. Yeah, I miss Katniss every day. I'll have to post on Discord or something a picture. Actually, I might be able to just pull up a picture really quick. She was super pretty, and like I said, she had that ragdoll personality. She was literally the best cat I've ever had. And then, that's not the only cats we've ever had. Let me see. After Cheddar passed away, like a year or so later. Oh yeah, here she is. Here we go. I did. I finished it. Yeah, after Cheddar passed away like a year or so later, we got Othello, who is a black cat that is currently living with my ex because an apartment life is not for him, and he is a very shy, very skittish cat, so I didn't feel comfortable taking him with me when I moved out, even though he was technically more mine than anybody else's. And he's also more typical cat. He's very grumpy. You can only pet him on very specific parts of his body, and you get like 2 or 3 pets. And then after that, he will smack you for no reason. I love him to death, but me and him, like if you've ever seen the videos of like cats and their owners like kind of having a little smack battle, like we literally would do that. Like he'd just be in my lap and all of a sudden he'd be mad, so he'd smack me. And so we'd literally do this at each other, like, you knock it off. And we're both like, but I was the only person that could do that with him. Nobody else could get away with it. But yeah, we had Thello. I had Thello. Now he's still with my ex. And then like 6 months before my husband and I separated and I moved out, we actually had gotten, or my husband had gotten, an orange cat named Monty. I might have actually introduced him on stream. But then few months after I moved out, I want to say it was probably only about a year ago, he also got really sick. I didn't know about this until it was like too late. Otherwise, I would have been like, give him to me and then he's mine, and I'll take him in, but he's mine. Like, I'm keeping him because he was also really sweet cat. He was heading towards like Katniss territory on like affection and personality. Except he was an orange cat, so he was very stupid. He only had the brain cell every once in a while. The one brain cell orange cats share. He got really sick and apparently also passed away about a year ago. I was very upset when I heard about that because I did love Monty. Like, I wanted to take him, but he was technically my ex's cat. Oh, it did. Okay. I was like, I turned the music on, but it's not there. And I might actually have pictures of Thello and Monty together. I know I have a lot of pictures of Thello and Katniss. Oh, here's Cheddar, my husband's previous cat that passed away that we adopted with Katniss. He was not the dumb typical orange cat. He was pretty smart, but he definitely thought he was more like a dog. He liked the floor. And he would come when called, like a dog would. I mean, it was really funny. We always joked that he was a dog in a previous life. And then here's Thello. This is actually when I was streaming. He was sitting in my lap. Super fluffy black cat with green eyes. We were either gonna name him Toothless or Othello, and obviously Othello won out. And Othello was more like a joke. Because my ex and I had both taken Shakespearean classes, and we always joked if we ever got a black cat, we would name him Othello. And, you know, years later, I know that's really insensitive, but it is what it is. We call him Thello. Mainly because my child could not say Othello. But, and then here is, actually, I might have, this was before I moved out. That was Monty. His sweetheart. And I miss him every day, and so does my child. Like, Monty was my ex's cat, but also a lot our child's cat. She loved Monty. Like I said, Monty was very quickly becoming like the new Katniss in the house, and if I'd realized he was as sick as he was, like if they'd told me before it was too late, I would have been like, give him to me. I'll take him in, but the deal is he's mine from here on out. Like, he's my cat. I would have kept him. So yeah, cats. I love cats. And sadly, I don't think I'm probably gonna have a cat again. Yes, Toothless, he did. He looked like Toothless. He has green eyes, not as bright as Toothless is, but he has green eyes, which was why I was like, Toothless. we accidentally got him when he was way too young. Like, we were told he was about 7 weeks old, and when I took him in for his first vet appointment, after we got him, which was like a week later, they said he was like 5 weeks old. And, you know, that's technically illegal here in Oregon. I think legally you cannot sell or give away cats until they're 8 weeks old, but, you know, that wasn't our fault. That was on the people who gave them to us, and it's like we weren't gonna do anything. Which might actually play into why he's kind of a little bit of a jerk. He was not socialized long enough, I think, with his own kind. Orange cats are great if you are willing to deal with the chaos and the very high possibility that they have no working brain cells. Or if they do, they only have one working brain cell, and it's only in operation for a very short amount of time. Periodically. Like, there's literally like a Reddit community that's like the one brain cell, orange cat, one brain cell, something. It's literally like an orange cat thing. They all share one brain cell, and they all get a turn with it here and there. It's like, today was my cat's day with the brain cell, or today was definitely not my cat's day with the brain cell, kind of thing. I don't know why. Orange cats are notorious for being very stupid and very chaotic. Cheddar wasn't like that, but Monty definitely was. He was every bit as orange cat as possible, while also being an absolute sweetheart. But yeah, I probably will never have a cat again because my partner is highly allergic to the point that they get really bad sinus infections when they're around cats. And as much as they do kind of like cats, they're like, I don't know if I have no desire to get a cat. And that's not something I'm ever gonna like push on them. Like, we'll both settle for a dog kind of thing. I love dogs almost as much. So sadly, I'm probably never gonna have a cat again. Or if I do, it'll be very far down the line. So cats, I love cats. All right, guys, well, that is it. I got my goal done, which was to beat this game, finally. And it's super cute, like I said. If you want something super chill and you happen to like cats, it's the perfect game for you. I will be back on this coming Saturday, same time as normal, 6 p.m. Pacific time, for more Silent Hill, which I am also super excited about. Thank you. I am going to enjoy my one day out of the week, during the week, I should say, not counting weekends, that I do actually get to sleep in a little bit. Because my classes don't start till noon, which means I don't even need to leave the house until 11. You missed it this morning. I kind of watched it. I was getting ready. I definitely saw the highlights though. And I may or may not sign up for the notification for the pre-order list. And also may or may not on the 9th. I believe the 9th is when Switch 2s are available for pre-order. I may just go on Amazon and spam the pre-order button and hope I get one. It looks pretty good. Like, I'm also super stoked about the GameCube Nintendo Online thing because there are a lot of really good GameCube games. And it also means I could play Wind Waker a lot easier on stream. They do. You think you're out? Yeah. Yeah. I saw the price too, but I was kind of expecting the price a little bit. Like, I'd heard some news from like that really famous leaker, and apparently, like, from what they said and what was announced, that leaker was accurate. So the price is not too unexpected, but it's still like, ugh. Thanks, economy. I'll just say that. I'm excited for the GameCube Nintendo Online thing though, because that means I can play Wind Waker, and I would love to play Wind Waker on stream. Wind Waker is so underrated. Yes, some of the game prices make you need a Tylenol. 80 bucks a pop, exactly. I said the same thing. Like, games are getting so expensive. It was already kind of, whew, sorry. You ever get the random shivers for no reason? It's like, game prices are already, like, gaming is already an expensive hobby. Can be, depending on what you do. And it's just getting more expensive. All right, guys. Like I said, that's it. I should head out so I can enjoy the rest of my evening and my day that I get to go sleep. But yeah, especially when they haven't dropped the other console prices. That is very true. Maybe, I don't know, it is Nintendo. Maybe they will drop the prices a little bit once the release gets closer. I don't know. I don't know, it's Nintendo. They don't like doing deals or discounts. As much as I love Nintendo, they don't always do that. All right, guys. Thank you. It is always a pleasure to have you guys around. Like I said, I'll be back on Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm gonna go chill and probably play either Atomfall or Avowed for a little while. And just chill for the rest of the night. All right, guys. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day or night, depending on where you are in the world, how you're watching this. All that good jazz, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Let me get this awake so I can turn this off. Bye, guys!